Immerse yourself in luxury at the soon-to-be-opened UNICO Hotel in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Nestled right here on Jamaica's North Shore, known for its spectacular white sand beaches, this all-inclusive adults-only resort will have 451 rooms when it opens in December 2025. Today we're in Lilliput, Montego Bay, Jamaica on a bright and sunny day with an update on Jamaica's fastest moving construction project. This is the construction of the UNICO Hotel. The hotel will be the second brand under the RCD Hotels banner locally. The RCD Hotels has developments in Mexico, the Dominican Republic and the United States. This development has been welcomed by Jamaica's Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Andrew Holness, and Minister of Tourism, Minister Bartlett, as an investment not only in tourism, but in the people of Jamaica. This, the UNICO 18 degrees, 77 degrees hotel in Montego Bay, will be joined by other brands, including the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, for which construction is underway. According to the RCD Hotel Group, they say that location is the heart of the UNICO experience, hence the longitude and latitude of the region in its hotel names. All guest rooms will have direct ocean views. Semi-private swimmer pools will be available on all ground floor rooms, while outdoor hydro spa tubs will be included with all remaining rooms. The hotel room count of Jamaica is expected to increase to 20,000 in the next 5 years, and with this happening, Jamaica will soon overtake the Dominican Republic with being the Caribbean country with the most hotel rooms. Minister Bartlett said that a significant amount of this increase in hotel rooms will take place along this 6.5 mile stretch. That's part of the so-called Rose Hall corridor right here in Montego Bay. And we are happy that this infrastructure is going into Western Jamaica. This means more job for the residents here. The RCD Hotel Group has also announced that in addition to constructing the 451 room UNICO Hotel, they will also be building some 1,000 housing units to be sold to hotel workers. During this construction phase, it is estimated that this hotel will employ 1,000 workers and subsequently over 600 new employees to service the hotel rooms upon the completion. Also in this area, there is also plans to construct a 33-story Moon Palace Hotel. This project will knock Pinnacle out of the record books as being the tallest building in Jamaica. So the upcoming Moon Palace Hotel will be Jamaica's tallest building. So the entire Lilliput to Rose Hall area is going to be the casino zone of Jamaica, where there will be 4,000 new rooms added within this space. Here is Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness speaking on the tourism infrastructure in Jamaica and how is it that we will develop tourism linkages for Jamaica to fully benefit from the tourism product.
I want to take a few minutes to explore this issue of the linkage and connectivity of tourism to our economic prospects. Minister Bartlett gives us the assurance that we will have 4 million visitors this year, which is an amazing feat. Well, we will have it. I mean, we are on course for it. Considering where we're coming from, a decade ago we were at about 2 million visitors coming. I think, Minister Bartlett, we could do 8 million visitors. I think we can. And I heard some outburst at my suggestion. I don't know how to interpret it, if it's outburst of support or outburst of disbelief or surprise. But we must be ambitious. The truth is that, our neighbor to the north of us, the Bahamas, they get approximately 8 million visitors. Many of those visitors are cruise ship visitors, right? But nevertheless, Jamaica has the diversity in its products, tourism products, to attract that many visitors. Again, we are near shore to the United States. We are English speaking largely. We have a culture that is alluring. We are a name recognized in the global travel industry. People who control where people go, the people who plan tours and transport operations, and so they know about Jamaica. Brand Jamaica is well known. So though I'm very pleased, indeed happy, that our numbers are increasing, and particularly after COVID, the recovery has been strong. I think we need to set our sights on new targets. We need to be pushing ourselves more because we have the potential. You know, it is said that Jamaica is the confounding island. It's the island that has so much potential, could have achieved so much more. We have achieved a lot, but we could have achieved so much more. We, as a people, must now begin to focus on the elements of our society, our culture, the things that define us as a people, to achieve these ambitious goals which will increase our prosperity. Look, this transformation of the hotel took place in 6 months. It's a $40 million project. Obviously, the planning for it would have been a year, year and a half. Maybe that is why we're seeing so far growth reported in November 2023 by the Planning Institute projected that for July to September 2023, Jamaica experienced an estimated growth of 1.9% in Nevertheless, for us to fully benefit from the tourism industry, we must make even greater attempts at strengthening the linkages between tourism and all the other industries I had mentioned. And one of them which we have to focus on, Minister Bartlett, is the link between tourism and agriculture. Without question, every new room that comes on stream, every new room that is being built, we will see an impact on labor. So we'll see the impact in the construction phase, and then we will see the impact in the operation phase. And that is sustained. As long as the hotel is operating, you will have employment, and so the country will benefit from that. But for us to really benefit from tourism, everything that can be supplied to the tourist who visits here, that can be produced here, should be made and supplied from here. I cannot stress that enough. Look, if we are having 3 million visitors, that means our poultry producing industry should be massive, because we should be producing poultry, which is the preferred and standard meat, for all our visitors. We shouldn't be importing. With 8 million visitors, we should have all the tomatoes and lettuce and cabbage and potatoes produced right here. In other words, our population alone may not be sufficient to sustain at scale these kinds of what I would like to describe as industrial agricultural endeavors or enterprise. But if you were to take the visitor population in addition to our population, you are now at scale. So as we are in a celebratory mood about the achievements, I want to place it in the public domain and for the hearing of our business partners, our friends in the private sector, and our friends who are developing these hotels and making the investments here, that the next step in strengthening your brands, strengthening your product, is to ensure that there is a symbiotic link, not just through employment, but through the consumption of Jamaican-made goods and services to the people who come here.